Shalom, everyone. We'll begin our service in 3 minutes. Shalom, Karina and Felix and Candy and Sue. A little sound check. Let me know if you can see and hear me okay. Shalom, Rabbi Israel. Avchatasim li'olam. Shalom, Rabbi Israel. Avchatasim li'olam. Toda, Felix. Let there come a day when everybody loves each other with a perfect heart. Let there come a day when we no longer know conflict that tears us apart. Let peace profound and true heal our pain and lead us straight to you. O Lord of peace, bless us with peace. Shalom. Erev Tov, everyone. My name is Rabbi Nancy Tunick, and I am the rabbi at Temple B'nai Israel in Florence, Alabama. I live in Nashville, Tennessee, which is where I am now. And I am a graduate of JSLI and a founding rabbi of the UJUC, the Union of Jewish Universalist Communities. And we're so glad to be gathered this evening around the world, actually. So Karina represents, I think, our furthest spot, but we're in cities all across this country and across the seas. We'll be using the Rabbi Nancy Siddur on the right-hand side. It is a Reform Siddur, so a lot of it is in English. We read responsively with the italics, and we'll use the chat function for the Mourner's Kaddish and also for Mishaberach. If you have those who are in need of healing, we'll type our names into the chat function or the social stream. So we'll begin on page 2. The greatness of the Eternal One surpasses our understanding, and yet at times we feel his nearness, overwhelmed by awe and wonder as we behold the signs of his presence. Still we feel within us a kinship with the divine. And so we turn to you, O God, looking at the world about us and inward to the world within us, there to find you and from your presence gain life and strength. Together we say, Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamborach, praise the Lord to whom our praise is due. Baruch Adonai Hamborach leolam va'ed, praise be the Lord to whom our praise is due now and forever. And on page 3, we sing along. Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamborach, Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamborach, Baruch Adonai Hamborach leolam va'ed. Praise be the Lord to whom our praise is due. Praise be the Lord to whom our praise is due. To whom our praise is due now and forever. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Together on page 4 we say, Hear, O Israel, the Lord is our God, the Lord is one. Baruch Shem Kavod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Blessed is God's glorious kingdom forever and ever. We sing those meaningful words together, words about listening and not just speaking. We say, "Hear, O Israel." And if we can quiet our minds, we may hear that still small voice within. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem, Kivod Malechuto, Leolam Vaed, Leolam Vaed. The Lord is our God, and the Lord is one, and God's name will reign for as long as there's a sun in the sky. Adonai, Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Adonai Echad. We chant the Via Havta together on page 6 in Hebrew or on page 7 with English transliteration and also an English translation. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך. You shall love the Lord with all your mind, with all your strength and all your being. Set these words on your heart, teach them faithfully to your children. Speak of them in your home, speak of them on your way, when you're lying down and when you rise up. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם, אני אדוני אלוהיכם. We continue on page 9 and we'll read responsively. We read a prayer that addresses something that we deal with so often in our lives, and that is overcoming fear. It's hard to live our lives as people on this earth without fear. So we say, Infinite God, Creator and Redeemer of all being, you are most high, most near. And in all generations, we have cried out to you. We have put our trust in you. We have borne witness to your truth before the nations. Oh, now let your light and your truth appear to us and lead us. Let them bring us to your holy mountain. Together we say, we shall not fear then, though earth itself should shake, though the mountains fall into the heart of the sea, though its waters thunder and rage, though the winds lift its waves to the very vault of heaven. We shall not fear, for you are with us. We shall rejoice in your deliverance. Then shall we know you, our Redeemer and our God, and in the shadow of your wings we shall sing the Michamocha with joy. We do that together on page 11. Michamocha ba'elim Adonai. Michamocha nedur b'kodesh. Nora tehilot u'sefer And the best way to overcome fear is by connection. We continue on page 12, and as we connect together, we say, let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Eternal God, help us to walk with good companions, to live with hope in our hearts and eternity in our thoughts, that we may lie down in peace and rise up to find our hearts waiting to do your will. Together we say, blessed is the Eternal One, guardian of Israel, whose love gives light to all the world. We continue with the tefillah on page 14. Adonai sifatai tiftach ufi yagid tehilatecha. Eternal God, open my lips that my mouth may declare your glory. Back to page 13 for the Avot. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov. Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Hasadim Tovim v'Konei Hakol, v'Zocher Hasdei Avot. Umevi Geula livnei v'neihem l'ma'an Shemo v'Hava. Melech Choser Mashiach u'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham. On page 16, we sing together of holiness. We sing Atah Kadosh, which directly translates to say, you are holy. I do not have my choir with me tonight again. It's a busy summer. They just left for Lewis's All-Star game. So I'm going to count on you to sing with me. Because when we sing together, we reinforce and amplify the holiness. Help us see your beauty. It's just beyond our eyes. Help us see your miracles. Help us realize that you are holy. Your name is holy, and we proclaim you are holy. Your name is holy. Atah Kadosh, V'Shimcha Kadosh, V'Kiddushim B'chol Yom. Hallelujah, Selah. You are holy. Your name is holy, and we proclaim you are holy. Your name is holy. Atah Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Ruth, for joining me, and Karina, Felix, Troy. We're going to continue on page 17. We say Kadosh, 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 Adonai Tzvaot, Melech Kol Haaretz Kvodo. And together we say, Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts. The fullness of the whole earth is his glory. And they respond to your glory with blessing. Baruch Kavod Adonai Mim Komo. Together we say, blessed is the glory of God in heaven and on earth. Say shalom to Albert also, who is on the social stream. I am watching that also, so I didn't want you to think that You are not being seen for the Misha Berach and the Mourner's Kaddish. We're now going to take a few moments for a meditation. And so this evening, it's really an opportunity for us to quiet our minds and to meditate. Sometimes we take a moment to pray words in our own hearts. We take a moment to pray for peace. But maybe this evening we'll take a few moments just to be still. And when we are still and we are quiet, and we have the opportunity to do as that pivotal prayer says, to Shema, to hear. And so we'll listen for that still small voice within, that voice that represents all that is good. May the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable to you, O Lord, my rock and my We continue now on page 20, and if you will type in the names of those who are in need of healing into the chat function or the social stream, we will sing Debbie Friedman's beautiful melody and prayer halfway through on page 20, and then we will read the names aloud and then finish the prayer. This gives us an opportunity for technology to catch up with us. There is a delay between what you type and what I see, and so you can type it into the chat function or the social stream. If you will do that now and also sing along with me. It is said that when we sing together, that our prayers travel that much faster to God's ears. Misheberach Avotenu Kor HaBracha Imotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. This evening we sing a Misha Berach for Clara, Ernestina, Carrie, Thusia, George, Joseph and Mary Aronofsky, Anna, Pablo, Ignacio, Dana, Andrea, and Nieves. Also for Mara Tartak, Anna Lott, Allison Reef, Betty Siegel, Joshua Ben Ami, Jane Frith, Evie Frith, Ruth, April, Jackie, Alba, Edwin, Cynthia, Laverne, Sharon, and Liz. BJ Seal, Jan Bennett, Jody Jacobs, Vivian Clark, Marcellus Newsom, Irene Blumberg, Sonny Greenberg, Zoe Thurston, Eddie, JR, DJ, Felipe, Christina. Also, for all those who were injured in the bombing and attack at the airport in Istanbul. Also for Jane Zeff. If there are any other names for Misha Berach, please type them in now. Lorraine Epter. And if you did type a name that was not read aloud, please speak it out loud where you are. And we continue at the bottom of page 20. Misheberach Imotenu Makor Habracha Liavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. We continue on page 22. Oh, let us adore the ever-living God. Oh, let us adore the ever-living God and give our praise to Him who brings us the heavens and the earth, whose glory and grace sees us throughout all the world. He is our Lord. Let us adore Adonai. Let us adore אנחנו קוראים משתחווים ומודים לפני מלך אחרי המלכים and give our praise to Him who brings us the heavens and the earth, whose glory and greatness is seen throughout all the world. He is our Lord. Let us adore Adonai. Let us adore. And Toda, Felix, for chiming in with some names. I'm so sorry that I was unable to read them in time for the Mishaberach. But we also pray for Valerie, Erin, Maddie, Trey, Mayo, Malcolm, Barbara, Rose, Carrie, and Albert. And excuse me, we continue on page 23. V'nemar v'haya Adonai l'melech kol haaretz bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad u'shemo 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 echad. And it has been said, the Lord shall reign over all the earth. On that day, the Lord shall be one, and his name shall be one. We continue now with the Mourner's Kaddish, and if you have names to remember, people whom you've lost, and you would like to speak those names aloud and to have me speak those names aloud, please type them in now, again, in the chat function or the social stream. When we speak names out loud, we bring them so close to us. Our tradition teaches us that those whom we loved and lost live on in our memories. And when we speak their names, light yortzeit candles, or dedicate memorials, Our loved ones not only live on in our memories and our hearts, but they live on in our lives. When we speak their names, we bring them to us, like a whisper in the wind that comes back as an echo for eternity. As we remember them, they inspire and support us. They will always be in our memories and our hearts, but they will also always be in our lives. So we take a moment right now to speak their names, the loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who died at this season in years past, and those whom we have taken into our hearts with our own. We remember Pat Summit, Troy, Beverly, Mateo, Commodore, Rosalie Tenenbaum, Makasobo Batfega, Alan Mammon, those who perished in the attack at the Istanbul airport, Howard Charette, and if there are any other names that were not read aloud, please speak them out loud where you are. The memories of all of them are with us. Our griefs and sympathies are mingled as we praise God and pray for the coming of his kingdom. We turn now to page 25. Yikada v'yikada shemei Rabba b'alma divrach cherutei v'yamlich machutei b'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei dicha beit Yisrael v'agala v'zman kariv v'imru Amen. Yehei shemei Rabba mivarach v'olam u'lamei amaya Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitaleh v'yithalal shemei dekudsha b'rachu le'olam min kol berchata v'shirata tushbachata v'nechamata da'amiram b'alma v'imru Amen. Yehei shlama Rabba min shmaya v'chayim aleinu v'yakol Yisrael v'imru Amen. Osei shalom b'mromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'yakol Yisrael v'imru Amen. May the source of peace send peace to all who mourn and comfort to all who are bereaved, as together we say, Amen. I hope that you have a wonderful evening, a wonderful week for everyone who is here in this country. A fabulous 4th of July weekend as we pay tribute to not only our country, but to freedom. I look forward to seeing you next Wednesday. Rabbi Galit will be back with you tomorrow evening, and then Rabbi Steve to welcome Shabbat. And if you need some daily motivation and inspiration, and it is not evening yet, then the Facebook page for Sim Shalom has some wonderful inspirational quotes and articles and fabulous features. So go ahead and check that out and like it and be involved. It's wonderful again to be with all of you, and I wish you a very peaceful evening. Laila Tov and Shalom.